everyone, Jennifer from Sundragon Paper and Lace. Welcome to my channel. Today what I wanted to do is I needed more of these statement clusters, I guess you would call it, because you know it serves a purpose. It's a statement piece with love always, inspire, beautiful. And what they are is just you take a lot of your scrap fabric. I take a stamp, lettering stamp, or take this saying here is from Ruby and Pearl. She's got a digital that has these words, beautiful words, I think they're called. But most of these I did just stamp on the fabric with a stamp and ink. So let's get started. Thank you so much for joining me today and crafting. I'm like at a standstill with my other journal because I ran out of these little statement clusters, and I have words here that are partially done. I feel that the more layers you add to it, see, the more, I don't know, more texture you have. You get a lot more texture, and it looks more grungy or full of inspiration, because it looks a little bit more artsy to me. That's my opinion. And a lot of these that I stamped on are parts of doilies or tablecloths, you know, like little corners like this, and that way I can just add other things to them. Let's start with this one, Shine Like the Stars. There's another one too that I want to work on. This one, You're Special. That's a pretty blue there. So let me start with some paper. And I like this kind of paper. This is like mulberry paper, because when it tears, it leaves like a jagged edge, and it kind of makes it look grungy, shabby. This is going to be a challenge. This is a different shape. It's kind of a weird shape. Let me see. Let's put something colorful, a little bit more color. See, this mulberry paper, it's got lots of texture, fibers. It's really fun to work with. I love that kind of paper. There, that looks kind of cool right there. And I just do a lot of you know, maybe I just like to, I just do a lot of these like staging to see what it looks like. Maybe add some lace. This lace here is beautiful lace. This is from Crafty Me Shop on Facebook. Her name is Esme from Crafty Me Shop, and a lot of her laces I love. The majority of her laces are vintage, but and she does a lot of her own hand dyeing and everything, and she's pretty reasonable. If you are interested in buying some lace, she's the one that I usually go to, and it is Esme or Esmeralda from Crafty Me Shop. I don't know if I can rip this. I like tearing lace apart. Oh, that's too hard. This is another one of hers, her appliques. And I take a lot of her appliques and I just cut them in certain spots and add them to my clusters or whatever. Yeah, I don't like that. And any color. This is just one of those, I'm sorry guys, my mind is like not here. It was from a jelly plate. So it's a background from a jelly plate. I think it needs to go like a little bit longer. What do you think? This is a very hard shape to work with. Okay, so far I'm not liking that at all. Nope. I think what the problem is that it's just too straight right there. Maybe. I don't want to cover that up. I just, yeah, that one I'm going to put aside. That's a little bit too hard to work with right now. There's this one, which is a little bit more linear, more of a rectangle, and those are easier to work with. So if you have a rectangle, all you do really is just cut your pieces into rectangles. And let's see, I'm adding paper, different kinds of paper, like book pages. That's looking good there. Let's see, some lace maybe. I wish I can rip that one lace piece. Maybe if, I love that gold. This too is from Esme. And this is from Esme as well. This would be cute, like right there maybe. No, it's too wide. I like it when it rips kind of like naturally and jagged. It's easier to add. It's easier to, you know, just add and make it look shabby. That looks good. So let's see, more layers, right? More layers, more layers. How about some music? As you can tell, this paper's old. This is from 1892, something like that, 1800s. Maybe another, see how this lace is right here? I like that. Let me see if I can find some lace that will go with that. Oh, here's some nice, really shabby, jaggedy old lace here. Oh, but I just saw something really cool. Okay, here. These little dots right there. Nope. Nope. I'm sorry, guys. I'm being very picky today. Don't know why. Oh, maybe some pink. Let's get this out. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There, and then maybe put a flower or something there. Hey, what do you think? Like that? Oh, yes. There we go. Okay, now to attach it. So I just kind of glue everything together. I start from the top and I just kind of tack it, make it tack together, because I'm gonna go in with a sewing machine and sew over a lot of it, just so that it stays together. And it doesn't have to be very sticky, you know, very stuck on, because, you know, we're gonna sew it. Let's see, let's go like that, like that, like that. There. And so what I'm gonna do is I'll probably I don't know how I'm gonna sew it. I'll just probably stitch around here and then stitch around here like this. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. But there, that's one cluster. Okay, let's go back to this thing here. I think I have an idea. If, let's see, use maybe, this too is from Esme. Like that. No, like that. And then add some lace. Maybe some of this cheesecloth in the back. This is this cheesecloth is pretty old and been worked over and over, so it's been well used. So this used to be a big fabric of cheesecloth, and I just keep cutting pieces and pieces from it, and it just keeps, and it's just been worked over and over, and it's just slowly, I got to get myself some more. And this is like really cheap cheesecloth from like a grocery store, Walmart, you know, just in the bakery section. Oh, here's some fabric here. This is pretty. This too is from Esme. She has beautiful fabric. If I can rip it. No, I think I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna do this. Let's see. Let us see how this works. I think that's going to be too big, but I don't want to use. No. Don't need the cheesecloth back there then, if I do that. Oh boy, this is a challenge. Okay, we'll go back to this again because I'm just not into it. So these ones here, this one could use more layers. This material here came from a blouse, an old blouse that I had. I don't like how straight that is. That needs to be shabbied. Let's shabby you a little bit. This one to shabby you a little bit more too. That's better. Okay. Yeah, let's do paper. I love this mulberry paper. It's just so pretty for clusters. Look at that. And then even like this kind of paper here, that is that handmade paper, which I don't have any on hand here, but I do have. I do have some book page. Okay, one more here probably. Let's see, something like this. This paper is pretty. You see what I mean by the shape? It's so much easier to work with rectangular or triangle pieces, in my opinion. For some reason, my head can't wrap around this type of a shape. It's too square right here, too much of a corner, and then it teardrops up. But when you have more of a rectangular shape or a tail, it just, in my mind, in my eye, it just works better for me. I can seem to work well with this type of a shape, then I can, this one's really pretty. I like this. These are great for like birthday cards, greeting cards, or, you know, on a journal card, tags, whatever. And they're so nice. And this is all I had left. And I wanted to make sure that while I'm working in a journal, I have a lot more because I do use them quite often. And, you know, there's a lot of birthdays right now in May, June. And so I've got a lot of birthday cards I'm making. And those sayings, these sayings, except for this journal, go well with, you know, a birthday card. So, yeah, I like this. Let's see, does it need something else? That's how many layers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers. I think that's plenty. Okay, let's kind of mesh it all together. And if I don't mess it up, hopefully I don't mess it up. That too can be an issue. Excuse my head if my head's in the way. Okay, it's probably not going to be the same, but it'll be close. I like to have the book page showing. This glue, by the way, is Fabri-Fix. Okay, I don't like how that is. We'll do it like this. I want it inside more. There we go. Much better. And then, you know, later on when you put these in on your card or journal, if you feel like you need to add something on there, like, you know, a flower or some embroidery or, you know, some bling. I mean, I can see something right here. It'll look really nice. All right. Well, in the meantime, so far we only did 2. But, and I apologize for not being able to get my head wrapped around this shape here. But in the next video, you'll see how I use these in my birthday card making, and also I have a birthday card I have to make, and also the next journal coming up. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.